What's up guys, and welcome back to the Bonsai-En YouTube channel. I'm Josh, and today we're going to discuss a concept that I wish I knew earlier about bonsai design that accelerated my bonsai practice. So stick around. Alright, so like always guys, if this video helps you out at the end, don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment to help the algorithm push this video to more people so they can see it. And if you want to support us directly, go to www.bonsai-en.shop and buy all your bonsai supplies from there. Now, the concept that we're going to talk about today is mostly about bonsai design, but you can see this material that I got in front of me. So this is Shimpaku juniper. And as you can see, we've got two really long main trunks here. Most of the foliage is out on the ends of these branches. And when you look at this material, it looks a little bit lackluster. And when you look at it, you probably think, well, what the hell am I going to do with this? How am I going to make this a bonsai? Now that I do bonsai full time and I've been working with a lot of different people, helping them style their material or work on their trees, something that I've really come to see in doing this is the fact that when people buy material specifically like this, they try to work it in totality. And what I mean by that is if it's got two main trunks, they want to use two main trunks. If it's got all this growth up here and all these branches, they want to use all that growth up there and all these branches. And unfortunately, that's just not the reality of bonsai. A lot of the times we have to go really far back before we come back forward, especially if the stock is like this and it's just really roughly grown. There's been zero bonsai work done to this material. So really it's up to you to make all those changes to the tree and fix all those issues that might be in there. So something like this, for example, might require you to actually cut one whole side of the tree off and only utilize the other side of this. Now, in a minute, I'm actually going to bring in one of these trees that was exactly the same as this because they were acquired from the same place and grown in the exact same way. And I'm going to show you what I did to it to start it on its bonsai journey and just how much work has to be done. So let's bring that tree in now. All right, so with a little bit of TV magic, here's one I prepared earlier. So as you can see, we've still got the two trunks on this tree, but this trunk here is actually going to completely get cut off the tree. The only reason this is here is if for whatever reason this one didn't survive, this side that we've styled, we've still got the other side and we can try again. But this has been like this for a while now, so I'm absolutely confident that this has survived through the work that we've done on it. So at some point we can actually cut this off. To tell you the truth, I'll probably wait until spring and I'll take cuttings off of this so we're not wasting the material, and then we'll cut this off. And then what we're left with is this side just here. Now, as you can see, we haven't worked this tree in totality with all the material that it presented to us. So we are actually going to cut one whole side off and we're only going to utilize the other side. Now, much like the tree that you've seen at the start of the video, this mostly had all its growth at the top of the tree. So that really presents itself as a bunjin style tree. And this is something that we have to look at when we're working our material. If we can get a good idea of the basic styles of bonsai and what they represent and kind of what the features of those are, when we look at material, inside of that mess that we see with raw material, we can actually point out some of the features. So with this one here, as you can see, we've got a very long slender trunk, which lends itself very well to bunjin style trees. We've got most of the foliage up in the top third of the tree, which really lends itself well to bunjin trees. Also, it's a Shimpaku juniper. They look really good as a bunjin style tree. So all these kind of things help you along when you're trying to look at rough material and say, well, what can I do with this and where can I take it? But the main lesson here is don't look at everything that's on the tree and try and put wire on absolutely everything and try and pull that into some kind of bonsai design, because that's just going to dig you into a hole and it's not going to look really, really good, and it's not going to bring out the best potential in the tree. So if you can learn to look at a tree and try and pull out a style from the features that the tree is giving you, and understand that you're probably going to have to cut a lot off the tree from what you just bought. So if you've bought a tree that's got a big full canopy, you might have to cut 50% of that canopy off to get to the design and get to where you're going. So today's just been a quick video. I wanted to get that concept across to you guys of don't look at your trees in totality and try and put wire on everything that's on the tree. Try and find what's in the tree, make the best of what the tree is giving you, and you're going to have so much more success in bonsai. As I said, if I had learnt that concept earlier, I would have been so much further ahead, because I was guilty of buying bonsai material, and especially junipers, because there's so much on there, they're so dense, and you're trying to wire everything and move every branch and make use of everything you got, and it just ends up being a mess. So try and keep that in mind when you're practicing your bonsai. But if you want to learn more, head on over to www.thebonsaidojo.com and check out some of our courses that we've got there. If you need bonsai supplies like tools, wire, pots, or anything else like that, then head to www.bonsai-en.shop. But until next time, enjoy your bonsai journey.